Sham, you said the Indian strike hit Pakistan Air Force capabilities really hard, causing damage to both men and machine. What more can you tell us about the damage on Pakistan's side?
Okay, this is also an interesting point. When you have, for example, there are claims, destruction of Karachi, there's destruction of this airbase, destruction of this airbase. Indian Air Force and Indian armed forces didn't go as far, nor do they need going as far. An average airbase, take Adhampur as example, something like 4 kilometers long, 2 kilometers wide, full of fortifications. Everything is fortified. The squadron-ready rooms are fortified. Fuel storage depots are underground and fortified. Ammunition dump is fortified. Hangars for aircraft are also, fortified against being hit by specific kind of weapons, of heavy weaponry. So you do not disable such an air base without hitting it some 30, 40, 50, 100 times. But what is evident through satellite photographs and post-strike analysis that Indian Air Force and Indian ground forces have done is to have hit very selected spots on at least 11, probably 13 selected air bases of the Pakistani Air Force. So you hit, for example, a hangar, and even more so, you follow the movement, the flight path of a Pakistani AWACS. This is an airborne early warning and control aircraft. It's an aircraft which is flying very, very high, has a long-range radar, and through this flying so high, it can see very far. It can see 400, 500 kilometers away. So you follow the flight of that aircraft, see it landing. This is the freedom of operation which Indian armed forces have had inside the Pakistani airspace, to be able to follow this AWACS Saab 2000 landing at Jacobabad, rolling into a hangar, and then sometimes after precisely hit exactly that hangar. Result, the aircraft is barely damaged, the hangar is demolished, 5 officers and other ranks killed, 40 others from Pakistani Air Force personnel injured. You don't, when you are, from military point of view, you can't want it any better. This freedom of operation and this precision of strike. And this has happened not just in one case, not just in 2 or 3 or 5 cases, but in 10 or 15 cases. We have satellite imagery showing other hangars destroyed, and inside the hangar, badly damaged F-16. There are videos from Pakistani social media showing Nur Khan Air Base and C-130 transport aircraft aflame. Satellite photographs are showing hits on command centers, on hangars, on hardened aircraft shelters, and as said, this Kirana Hills site. So it is a clear message. India was here in the position of dominance, of clear dominance, of superiority, and of suppressing Pakistani armed forces to the level where they were left actually without options to strike back up on India.